All of December, I have set the personal goal to post a video, vlog, or a podcast episode for every day of the month. It's something I tried last year, and I noticed that it helped grow the channel, while trying to find unique experiences to cover, because let's face it can't all be theme parks. I found this video from the Mission San Xavier de Bac. This is from a few years ago. This beautiful church is also known as the White Dove of the West and sits on the Tohono O'odham Reservation, roughly 10 miles south of Tucson, Arizona. The mission has a complicated history, which mirrors the tortured history of colonization in what is now the southwestern corner of the United States. This one plot of land is probably one of the most famous representations of that history. The original church was founded in 1692 by Padre Kino, a Jesuit priest who has been later honored with his name on highways in Arizona and statues appearing throughout the state, and even one in the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Kino decided to pay tribute to a famous missionary who founded the Jesuit order, Francis Xavier. Kino's version of the mission would not be the one that would last, however, as the Spanish government was growing suspicious of the Jesuits and turned control of the area over to the Franciscans. My wife Courtney and I got to have a little running joke about this since I attended a Jesuit college and she went to a Franciscan school. Before the Franciscans took over the original church, Apache warriors burnt it to the ground in a brave show of resistance to outside rule. It was the Franciscans who worked with the O'odham people to rebuild from that initial attack between 1783 and 1797. The result of their efforts is the same building that stands today just off Interstate 19. The white stucco walls, which take inspiration from the architecture brought to Spain by the Moors, can be seen for miles as you're driving towards the mission. That was not the last controversy over who would run the church. Mexico's independence in 1821 led to the mission being added to the Diocese of Sonora, and in 1828, the Mexican government banned Spanish-born priests from the country. The last Franciscan left San Xavier in the late 1830s. At that point, the entire building could have been lost to time, because the Diocese of Sonora was not interested in putting money into the land. It was the O'odham converts to Catholicism who kept the church in working order until the Gadsden Purchase just before the Civil War, bringing Tucson and the Tohono O'odham Reservation into the jurisdiction of the United States. The Franciscans eventually returned, including an order of nuns who set up a school that operates there to this day, teaching the O'odham children. Over 200,000 visitors make their way to the mission every year, and they're met by Tohono O'odham artisans who sell beautiful jewelry, clothing, paintings, and more in a market within walking distance of the church. On particularly busy days, there are also usually food stands selling traditional fry bread and other native and Mexican delights. The inside of the church also features a statue of Saint Kateri Tekakwitha, who was the first Native American to become a saint in the Catholic Church. She was canonized in 2012. Among other things, she is the patron saint of the environment and environmentalists. I carried her medal on many of my pilgrimages, including my trek across Ireland last year to raise money and awareness in the fight against domestic violence. That was fitting because St. Kateri's family tried to force her into a marriage against her will. As a native of New York, she can also be seen carved into one of the front doors at St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. Trust me, as you've already seen to this point, my December challenge will feature plenty of theme park content. I did think it would be fun to add some other videos, especially ones that I made with no intention of ever posting them to YouTube, because I do have a passion for all types of travel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Last month, I guess it was a badge of honor to get my first troll commenter on the channel. I truly appreciate all of the positive feedback I receive on a weekly basis, and I would love to keep pumping that positivity into the world. On this channel, we are inclusive, we promote other people's charity endeavors, we engage in our own charity stuff, and we are a safe place to come and enjoy laid-back videos. Like I said, if you would like, comment, and make sure you are subscribed, I would absolutely love that. Small men criticize, tall men promote and put out positivity. And that doesn't just mean tall in height, it means tall in stature. Thank you, and I should have something completely different for you tomorrow. Talk to you soon.